So let me move to our next topic. Is about social listening. So social listening involves observing the conversation about your brand on different social media platforms where the brand has been mentioned, are the mentioned positive or negative, etc. And every brand they want have to have in the public domain organic, a lot of organic conversations about them because it helps in the PR for that particular company. And in terms of what is being written about the company, whether it's from major media sources or if they are some major influencers that has a more wider reach, that is all what social listening is about. So to just discuss this in detail, I would like to ask Abhinaya that how basically this is being utilized by marketers.
Yes, Nikhil. So social listening is more of, I would say, analyzing, listening to the social media or the people in the social media. So to be very in a layman term, so that is what it is. So there is a fine difference between social monitoring and social listening. Actually, social monitoring is more of self-centric. It's very business-centric. You throw some ads, you put some creatives, you throw some posts on social media, and you keep tracking how many people have engaged, how many people have shared, how many people have reacted. So that is called social monitoring. But when you take social listening, it is more of listening to others, listening to other people on the social media. As you mentioned, it is like tracking and analyzing what other people are talking about your brand. It's more of measuring the social emotions of the users online. Example, lately people have been, or big brands, even big brands have been very active on social media. They are reacting to everything that's happening around. Especially we had some, monolithic post that was going viral, and all the brands were participating, starting from McDonald's to Paytm to whatnot. So many brands were participating. It's all about how you take it in and how the people are taking it back us. And also it is, to be very precise, it's when you do social listening, when you listen to the people or when you listen to the social media online, you will be able to understand what actually the customer wants, what actually the audience wants, and you will be able to keep in touch with them, which will lead to identify their pain points, and which will help you to serve them better. So ultimately, that is what you do as a brand or as a marketer or as a business. You want to serve your audience in a very better way, every day. So social listening has become, one of the vital thing in for every business nowadays. You have to be very socialistic on social media, and you have to listen to others also. Like, what is your competitor doing? How people are reacting to your competitors, and how people are reacting to you, and how is it measured? And everything has become a vital in current scenario or in current generation.
That's right. Social listening also involves listening to the conversation for your competitors, because you can gauge like what is the feedback from the audience in terms of if it's positive, negative, what they're talking. So you know where you're placed in this social scenario in terms of the organic. So it's very important the difference that is there, that social monitoring is just maybe the content that you are putting out there, you are monitoring like what was the views and clicks and all that, but in listening is the completely organic conversation. So you're just tracking with some advanced softwares with the keywords and all. And where all has this been used? And this has been used. These are being used by the major brands. And if they see certain kind of something negative being talked about or something, they nip it in the bud. So they will approach that particular person or whatever who is talking about it or something, and they will this thing, because these things don't take time much to escalate. So the brand that they've worked hard and made such a, it takes such a long time to make a goodwill for a brand, that shouldn't be eliminated by certain negative chatter or something which is it's not addressed very quickly through that. So that is and it's become very important because most, I mean, these conversations are through social media.